Okay, and now I just want to cover ad swapping. Ad swapping is another excellent method that you can use to gain traffic to your website, or more commonly used to gain subscribers to your lists, which in turn gives you more traffic. If this is done correctly, it's a very simple and effective method of traffic building. Basically, ad swapping is the trading of ads with other e-zine publishers, website publishers or marketers who are in the same industry niche and have the same interests as you. Ad swapping works best if you have a mailing list that is not essential. If you have a mailing list, then you broadcast your swap partner's advertisements to your mailing list while the ad swap partner endorses your ad to their list. This is called cross-promoting. There are many different methods that you can use for ad swapping, and I've listed a couple of them below for you here. First of all, broadcast swapping. If you have a mailing list, then you can increase traffic and subscribers at the same time by swapping a broadcast with another e-zine or website owner. This is also known as cross-promotion, and it can generate massive amounts of traffic and new subscribers if your broadcast is offering something for free when the prospect signs up to your mailing list. Secondly, website link swapping. This is probably the easiest method and the method that is most associated with link swapping. All you have to do is to swap your website URL with another from a partner and place it on your website. Try not to promote links to websites that will damage your reputation, and always try to keep them relevant to your own niche. I suggest you check out Traffic Bunnies. Thirdly, recommendation swapping. If you need to break the ice between yourself and a possible partner, then write a small advert recommending their services or site and place it on your website or blog. Then send the person a link to it and ask if they would like to reciprocate. There's also blog roll swapping as well. A blog roll is basically a list of your favourite blogs. As you place links to your favourite blogs on your blog, then in turn ask if they would do the same for you. This may not generate excellent traffic, but at the very least it will get you some very important backlinks to your blog. Then there is of course the thank you page swapping. This is often overlooked, yet it's potentially a great way to grab some additional traffic and possibly paid subscribers. If you're selling a digital item and you send your customers to a thank you page for their downloads, try placing some offers from other possible partners on there and ask if they would like to reciprocate. If you do not make many sales and you have an affiliate program, try to sweeten the deal by offering the other person to use their affiliate link in their ads. This way you will both gain from the ads. Writing your swap ads. You simply need a little imagination and some knowledge of what you are selling in order to write a great copy for your swap ad. Like most ads copy, the purpose of the advert is to get someone to do something that is good for you or to take affirmative action. Here are a few tips that you should use when writing your copy. Keep it brief and to the point. An advertisement is not a thesis. You have less than 5 seconds to grab the attention of anybody reading it, so make use of the word. All advertisements have a certain objective, and your ad must make that clear right from the first sentence. Make it definitive as you can and as short as possible. A swap ad is not the same as a classified or even a sales letter. The most critical aspect of a swap ad is the title. Spend a little time and get the right title. Then you have more than half your work done already. Every word should breathe power into your ad. Do not use anything for decoration unless it is busy working for you. Do not include it in the ad copy. Keep the sentences short yet powerful and arouse the reader's curiosity as much as you can. But Do not become so confusing that you leave them wondering what you are trying to say. Your ad might get them to take the action by the time they are finished reading it. Always include your website URL in your ad, otherwise it is pointless. Here are guidelines that often get overlooked with ad swaps. They may be simple or even obvious, but the difference between failure and success. Even experienced ad swappers can overlook the obvious sometimes. You need to spend time writing your ad copy, as explained in Writing Your Swap Ads. Next, start looking for e-zines and article directories that match your chosen niche. The more targeted an e-zine is, the better. General advertising is not bad, but it is not nearly as good as targeted advertising. You should create a list of all the directories you have chosen with their name, URL, contact name and email, and so on. Once you have your list of directories that you want to swap with, contact them and ask them if they're open to do ad swaps. Always include your ad swap copy when you are corresponding so that they know what you have to offer. If the directory accepts ads, then ask for all the details like maximum lines, characters per line, ad structure, and so on. If you can, you should use a tracking tool to analyze what each of your ads is doing so that you can use the most successful one as a template for future use. Here are some helpful tips for you. Where is your ad being placed? You must make sure you confirm the position of your ads that you are trading before the swap. For example, are you exchanging a top placed ad for a bottom placed ad? You should be prompt with your replies. Ad swappers are looking for somebody reliable and prompt. If you hang about, you may lose your chance. Make sure all the specifications of your ad are correct, clear and simple to follow. If you're not sure about anything, ask your swap partner. Ask for a copy of the e-zine or newsletter that your ad is shown in, so you can confirm it as it is in the same format as it was originally. Also, so you can check that it was placed in the agreed location. The next section I like to cover is classified ads. Free classifieds are another area of dispute when it comes to internet advertising. Some people swear by them and others are not so impressed. The best advice I can give you is that the more you advertise on the internet, the more traffic you will receive, and that is a fact. Most classified advert sites are free, so why not use them anyway? Free classified advertising is a great method of gaining traffic as they are very inexpensive and can be quite effective when you place multiple ads. The Classified Connection is a great piece of software that will help you submit multiple free classified sites simultaneously. There are literally thousands of companies and websites out there that offer free online classified ads, so take advantage of this free traffic method. If you submit to multiple classified ads, you will have a much greater chance of increasing your traffic potential. The more adverts you write, the more traffic you will get to your website. It's as simple as that. The most important part of your classified ad is the main headline. Be sure it's captivating enough to capture the reader's attention and long enough for them to read the full ad and ultimately want to click on your URL. Getting traffic to your website is the ultimate goal here, but you do not have to use classified ads for this purpose alone. You can use them for just about anything you like, such as announcement. Take a look at some classified ad websites and see the best ways to write your ads, and also notice the type of ads that are displayed. Some of the top places to post free classifieds are Craigslist, which is probably the biggest, adpost.com, Ablewise, As I mentioned earlier, you can also use software like the Classified Connection that will submit your classified ads to thousands of free classified sites all in one go, which can save you a lot of time. These sites get massive amounts of traffic every single day, so you have a very good chance of gaining some of that traffic with your ad. Here are just some other great places where you can post your classified ad. There's Yahoo Classifieds, Oodle, NW Classifieds, Adland Pro, One Stop Classified Free Classified Links, Classified for Free, One America Mall, iNet Giant, and 5-Star Ads. There are of course many more. The next section I want to cover is safe lists. Another way you can advertise online is to join an online group called a safe list group. Safe lists are groups of like-minded people interested in receiving offers or ads from particular categories. In other words, they are a group consisting of opt-in subscribers willing to receive solo offers from the other members. There are certain emailing restrictions imposed by some of these safe lists, so make sure you find out what you're allowed to do and how often. Not all safe lists can guarantee success. You will need to do a little homework with the safe list you choose in order for it to be worth its while. If you follow these guidelines, it should improve your success with choosing the right safe list for what you require. Firstly, you need to decide on your target audience. You need to know what type of visitor you are targeting before you can choose the right safe list for your needs. You need to take into account your current subscribers, if any at all. If you do not have any current subscribers, then you need to make an educated guess as to the type of visitor that you wish to target. So I would suggest that you target around your chosen niche. You also need to set a budget and stick to it. There are some free safe lists out there, however. For many decent quality safe lists you will have to pay. It may not be a lot, but it all adds up, so be sure to keep your budget. Take into account the conditions that your chosen safe list has. For example, a group of safe lists may cost you $25, but they may only allow you to use the list once. But there may be a similar group for $50 for you to send as many times as you please. In the long run, the $50 group will be the most cost effective. You also need to do your homework. It is really important that you read the small print that comes with these safe lists. Some of these safe lists have restrictions and limitations that they may not make obvious. Read all the details so you can email with confidence that it won't get you into any trouble. Safe lists is a great way to be able to do a mass of emailing, but on the downside you should probably expect to receive a large number of other members' emails. If you choose to use this resource, I would recommend you set up a separate email address that is solely for this purpose, unless of course you like reading hundreds of emails. The other drawback to using these groups is that they may not have enough members, or should I say enough members who read their emails. To provide you with a steady stream of paying customers, after a while these same members grow tired of seeing the same email over and over, so this is not really the best marketing venue in my opinion. However, I do know that some very big online marketers have started out using this method, so maybe if you read into it enough, you could get lucky. The best two that I have found for using were Web Traffic Marketing and Business World List, so why not go and check those out. The next section I'd like to cover is traffic exchanges. Traffic exchange programs are yet another great way to generate traffic to your website. Basically, traffic exchange is the exchange of surfing each other's websites. All you have to do is to sign up to a traffic exchange program as a member. Once you are a member, you will then need to gain credits so that other members will surf or visit your site. You can gain credits either by simply surfing other members' websites, or you can also purchase them. The more credits you gain by surfing other sites or purchasing them, the more other members of the Traffic Exchange will surf through your own website. Traffic Exchange is much the same as any other kind of exchanging details, but you also have the option to interact with other website owners whilst surfing other members' sites. You may come across a site that benefits your own, or a site that can be benefited by yours. You will then be contacted by the owner and maybe offer some kind of exchange like links or banners. This type of traffic exchange is usually free. All it costs is a little of your time and effort to gain some traffic to your site. It can be a much more effective way to generate traffic, as members must browse your website in order to have their visitors and vice versa. There are two basic types of traffic exchange. The first is manual surf. This type of traffic exchange means that you have to manually click on each website or ad in the rotation and view each one for a specific time period, usually between 10 and 60 seconds per site. This is not the easiest method of traffic exchange. However, it is the method that will yield results, as members have to manually surf your site to gain credits. The other type of traffic exchange program is called AutoSurf. This is definitely the easiest method of traffic exchange, as you can simply log in and start surfing. The program will automatically count down the set times per site and then automatically rotate to the next site over and over. Although this is extremely user-friendly, the main drawback to using an AutoSurf to promote your site is that most people don't really view the sites. They generally join this type of program to earn advertising credits. Whether you're a newbie or an established netpreneur, you know that in order to succeed, your website needs to be seen by as many people as possible. You need to direct traffic, otherwise known as visitors, to your site. Using a traffic exchange program is one of the simplest and least expensive ways to quickly get visitors to your website. When you join, you do have to provide some basic personal information, usually just your name, email address and your URL. The Traffic Exchange Administration will then check your URL to make sure it will fit in with the flow of their site rotation. Make sure your website does not have a lot of pop-up or pop-under ads, as this is a sure way to have your site rejected or removed from the exchange rotation. A few of the more popular traffic exchange programs are my personal favourite, Traffic Bunnies, Crazy Exchange, that's crazy with a K, Easy Hits for You, which again is very good, BraveNet Traffic Exchange, Traffic G, Webmaster Quest and Start Exchange. So why not check one of these out? You can make the best use of your time by making sure you have a browser that allows you to easily open up several sites simultaneously, also known as a multi-tab browser. I recommend Firefox. This way, you only have to keep one window open while you work online. An excellent resource is Affiliate Funnel. I would recommend that you join this site, and once you are logged in, click on Traffic Exchanges. Then simply surf the top 20 sites in order to get yourself some immediate free exposure. You can also use Affiliate Funnel as a funnel for your affiliate links to the Traffic Exchange sites, which will generate you even more credits and cash. There are some guidelines to follow when using traffic exchanges. You always want to use your time and resources as effectively as possible. So here are a few guidelines you will need whenever you use traffic exchanges. If you're going to use several different traffic exchanges, limit yourself to finding and using only the good, productive ones. Keeping the number down to about 3 to 5 will help you keep track of them, thus freeing up your time to explore other avenues of advertising to promote your business. If you're using earned surfing credits rather than money to pay for your site's rotation, you need to make sure you don't forget to surf every day. Also, make sure you stick with your surfing routine for several months before you make any decision as to whether you or quit a particular traffic exchange. If you have another website or there is another product or service linked to your site, make sure you put that individual URL into the rotation as well. Sometimes traffic exchange members will only look at the page put in front of them. They might not be interested in the first site, but they may be interested in the second page you add to the rotation. Add value and added interests to your web page by offering your visitors free software download or a free ebook that they can use relative to your product or service, of course. Also, make sure you add your company name and URL to anything you give away. Remember, most sales aren't made on a first-time basis. Make them want to come back to your site again and again. Rather than just rotating your URL, add visitors to your mailing list by creating a squeeze page that has an opt-in sign-up form for your visitors. Leave the hard sell tactics for another time and place. You can follow up with these potential leads by sending them to your newsletter or a follow-up email. Make sure you thank them for visiting your website. As with any kind of marketing on the internet, it's really important that you take a little time to decide before you commit too much time and energy into whatever you do to promote your website. The next traffic generating strategy I'm going to cover is link exchanges. Link exchanging is another great way that you can attract quality and targeted traffic to your site. This is an excellent method if you're on a tight budget and need some additional traffic. Many experienced webmasters swear by this method of direct marketing as it benefits you in two different ways. The more links that you exchange with other website owners that are in the same niche as your own, the more targeted visitors you should potentially have coming back to your website. Once they are there, it's up to you to take advantage of that. So why are backlinks so important? Backlinks to your website are excellent in ranking your site higher for search engines. Search engines like Google will scan your site and look to see where it is linked from. If your website is linked from many different locations, then it helps with your ranking, especially if it is linked from popular websites that are already ranked highly. It is really simple to get started link exchanging. Simply search for other websites that are related to your own. It is very important that you only look for sites that are in your chosen niche in order to get any kind of targeted traffic. Websites that actually complement each other work the best and give you the best chance of getting a link exchange. Buying links to your website is a great way to get links if you are short of time. However, you must still be a little cautious here. Many search engines will actually penalise you or even remove your site from their indexing if you buy too many too quickly from the wrong places. Search engines expect you to build your links naturally. Here are a few pointers that may help you when buying links. You should always buy your links from a reputable website or firm. Try not to use the same text for all the links that you intend buying. It looks like you are spamming the search engines in order to gain a higher rank or a specific category. Only purchase links that are related to your own particular niche. Buy your links gradually. Do not be tempted to get too many too quickly. There are many different methods of gaining links to your website, but they all depend on the quality of your links. High quality links increase the popularity of your site and generate that much needed traffic. Always try to choose methods of gaining links that do not take up too much of your time and also give you high quality targeted links. Remember, link building is a continuous yet slow process that happens over a period of time. There are many link exchange directories out there that you can use to help you along with your link exchange process. Some are paid directories that may ask you to place some code within your website, and others are free directories where you can simply exchange links and manually place those links within each other's sites. I would personally go for a paid directory so you do not have to manually add all the links yourself. Here are a few of the top directories that you can use for link exchanges: Traffic Bunnies, Link Market, Link Directory, The Link Exchange, and Build Reciprocal Link. Here are a few handy little tips that will help you build your link exchanges better and faster, giving you those much needed targeted traffic links to your site. Be sure you aim for targeted traffic. Try to exchange links with other website owners that are in the same niche as your own. This will give you a much more targeted response. The title of your link must be short and to the point. Avoid long titles that are not interesting. The description of your link should be concise and to the point. Try to keep it within 200 characters. Never use all uppercase characters in your title or description. Do not force deadlines upon webmasters. Give people plenty of notice and be as polite as you can. Once you have agreed upon a link exchange, never remove a partner from your site. Keeping your word is very important to building up a reputation in business. Tell the webmaster why you want to link up with their site and give a brief statement about how you think this partnership can benefit you both. Keep your link pages search engine friendly by not placing more than around 25 links per page. Do not ask for link exchanges before your website is ready. Most webmasters will turn down your link exchange request if your site is still under construction. Never give the wrong information about your site or your site in the request. Honesty is the best policy here. Organize all the link partners clearly and neatly on your site. A well-organized page always creates a good impression, so spend some time on it and make it look good. Always link your page to your home page. Only use partners that match the mood and tone of your site. For example, if your site is family friendly, you must avoid links that are not family friendly. Do not opt for free link programs and link farms. They generally add unrelated and irrelevant stuff, and you end up receiving a hell of a lot of trash in your inbox. So these are just a few suggestions that will help you build up your links. However, you have to be discerning enough yourself and have a lot of patience in order to get great links and partners. Working together and cooperating with all your partners will give you a great opportunity to build up a successful site.